he's taken those talents to Piscataway, and he's shown he's one of the best in Division I so far this season.
Yeah, top 10 in face-off percentage this year. He won the draw, but Levi Virch does what he does best, comes up with a caused turnover.
In Scarlett is stuck on defense, very capable defensively, but not used to playing a ton of defense.
Shot clock's under 10 as Jason is stopped. Loose ball, it's right at the top of the crease. And Joe stepped in, so Rutgers will reclaim it. First look at Rutgers on offense, where Brian Brecht feels like they're finding more confidence after the 10-5 win over Loyola last week.
Absolutely, they're morphing to their strengths, and it's really impressive.
Colin Cardillo, look out below. Step down and score for one of the top midfielders in the Big Ten.
And Colin Cardillo, 88 in Scarlett, he gets the party started with a rocket from the outside. And this is part of some of the changes. Mongillo, he draws the attention of the defender, which gives Cardillo space to step in, and he lets it fly from the outside for StJoes. And then you look at their game against Durham. They got a lot of confidence from the good plays in that game, and that's a game they very easily could have won.
Up top it goes for Dutton. Double teamed, a crunch inside and taken away. Ryan playing the LSM as the ground ball.
And great job by the Rutgers defense, clamping down on the StJoes off-ball players there.
Another turnover.
Yeah, Waters, he's dynamic, 17 in white. Be aware where he is at all times.
Good spin by Dutton, but Stoller wasn't fooled.
Coach Restivo, who's done a tremendous job with this offense over the years.
On attack, Tyler Moore, the second-line midfielder, again trapped at the top of the crease, and Carden Stoller's got the ground ball. And so far, clean sheet for the Rutgers defense.
And this defense is doing a great job being together.
Stoller home run ball, and he scores! Stoller from Salisbury, able to score it.
And Carden Stoller, the quarterback of this defense, he unleashes a touchdown pass and he delivers for the Scarlet Knights. That's the risk you take when you go into the 10-man ride. And Stoller gets Rutgers up 2-0. Big play. And that's absolutely, this is a very talented StJoes team. So to get that energy early is huge.
And how does Joes respond coming out of their timeout? Space in the crease, and Stoller's got another one. Right down the lane, he comes up with a stop. His outlet is ambitious, and that's a turnover. That's the give and take with the immediate outlets and the 10-man ride.
That's the risk reward, and certainly I think it was there, but I think if you gave Carden Stoller that attempt 9 out of 10 times, 99 out of 100, he makes that. So there's the one, but those are the things you have to live with when you get it up and out.
There's the goal to get StJoes on the board. High to low action for Mark Waters to unlock the scoring 8 minutes in.
And Waters, all-rookie team in the Atlantic 10 in 2024, and it's really hard to redefend, but he beats Stoller. A very good chess match today between he and Pilato. And Pilato has been an engine for this Rutgers team. Super impressive.
Calandra wraparound. That was on the bar. Is it in? Yes. One official puts his hands up. The other did not signal. For the moment, Richie LaCalandra has scored for Joes to tie it.
And Richie LaCalandra, super talented player from Long Island. Goes backhanded. He's a strong left-handed player. So he wraps around where it would be typically a right-handed shot, but he goes backhanded.
Defender Liam Quinn who coughed it up.
And they've got a ton of range here. Rutgers is going to have to really be patient and handle the pressure.
Ben Stefanos loses it. It's on the carpet again. Another takeaway. Virch has got it. Odd numbered. Step down. Stoller stopped it. Having no part of Trey Ika's shot from 15 yards away. It'll be Joe Youngerkiss forced to serve the penalty. This is something else these teams have in common. They're penalized a ton. Rutgers second in the Big 10. StJoes tops in the ACC. Both teams struggling on the man up as well as Stoller gets the ground ball.
These are two of the better teams the last 5 years in college lacrosse.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Before last year, Rutgers had 3 straight seasons, top 20 RPI. Of course, the Final Four year in 2022 is what everybody remembers. Murphy, wrap around, that's stopped. Tommy Gross getting into the game now with a couple saves in a row. And up top it goes for Aiello. No shots for the reigning Big 10 freshman of the week so far. Casey Mongillo lost his stick. Advantage Joes. Dutton, little dipsy-do and lost it. Stoller comes out of his cage and McKelvey is first to the ball.
And I think that's the style both teams want to play, though. They want to get up and down. They want easy goal opportunities.
Unleash a rocket, and Aiello is stonewalled. Tommy Gross 4 saves straight after the 2 goals early. Space ahead to step into. Behind the back, Dutton slips inside and scores. Top shelf for Ben Dutton, a smooth operator.
And for StJoes, you see Jesse Jason, 28, behind the back to Dutton, gets underneath, and he beats Stoller, the A10 Rookie of the Year, 28.
Of the contest, and looking for more now. Team that's been to the NCAA tournament 2 of the last 3 years as conference champs. Doorstep, that's off the side of the cage.
And now Rutgers has got to be patient here and beat the ride with ball movement.
Stefanos looking middle and throws it away. 1 on none. Stoller stops it. Kick save from the sophomore in cage. Still alive. There's a goal. StJoes drops the hammer. It's Richie LaCalandra.
And that's twice now where StJoes has created easier scoring opportunities from a turnover in the ride. And it's Verch to LaCalandra, changes levels on Stoller.
LaCalandra comes to the near side now for James Zingo, the midfielder getting his first look. Two goals already for the 6th-year senior from Long Island. Dutton scores! How did he do that? Fading away from 10 yards out. Ben Dutton's got a pair in the first half.
And Dutton, this kid, he's only a freshman, and he has been so impressive so far this season. Part of the reloading effort for StJoes, and LaCalandra keeps his head up. They slide, and just so slick inside in that high crease area. He finishes, he beats Stoller.
One of those days where the Tewaaraton watchlister is called upon time and again by the Rutgers defense to keep him in it. Dutton, point blank, that's stopped once more.
We can't forget about him.
Cardilla scored the first goal to his buddy Zeller, who scores. 5-hole try for the sophomore midi to get Rutgers back on the board.
And Dom, this is a great offense by Rutgers. They've got to play more extended possessions because they can get the looks just like this. Cardilla drags Verch, the defender. Zeller steps into the gap. He lets it fly, and he delivers for Rutgers. And that face-off right there, as we mentioned earlier, Dom, these face-offs are going to be worth their weight in gold in this particular game. It's not always that way. Not all face-offs are created equal, and not all situations in games dictate the importance. But based off the clearing game, these face-offs are really important.
Step down and score, and that's the short stick defensive midfielder getting in there. Griffin Mallory.
And Griffin Mallory, 35 in white. He is one of the leaders for this team. He's a captain for StJoes, and he keeps the party going. And you see StJoes sometimes isolate both short sticks on one side, as you saw right there, to initiate this action.
Has some help. Step away and another goal. Sometimes it's just too easy inside for Ben Dutton.
And Dutton, he's the recipient of a two-man game earlier, which draws the slide in the support, and Dutton follows the slide, and he cashes in.
Timer's at 30 for Casey Mongillo. Cardilla. He's got his opening. Opts for one extra pass, and that doesn't get all the way through. So don't worry about the shot clock. Under 30 seconds in the first half. One where StJoes has controlled since the first 5 or 10 minutes.
Look for StJoes to go to the goal around 15 seconds maybe, or right now.
And Griffin Mallory not waiting. Comes through to Jesse Jason. Add one more to StJoes' tally.
And this Hawks team is on fire. Jesse Jason, 28 in white, the reigning Rookie of the Year. This guy picks up the trash and he puts it back. I don't think it's strategic. I think it's just they got to make better decisions.
Ethan Barnard takes the draw for Rutgers to start the second half as Connor Trent wins yet another, and that one is saved away. Been a great day for Connor Trent, the junior from Carlisle, Massachusetts in the Concord area. 6 out of 11 faceoffs won, and now Rutgers has the chance to clear for the first time, and Stoller in a crowd of 3 able to evade.
And Stoller, they've asked him to do a lot today.
Ball left on the floor, and Cardilla turns it over, and that's sort of the example of the first half for Rutgers. JJ Aiello. That pass is tipped. Grayson Vorgang has to pursue it. Running out of time on the 30-second penalty. Koulis uncorks one, and Gross got a piece of it, but Rutgers will keep it. And now back-to-back wins, looking to make it 3 straight. Waters. Stoller smothers it. Tyler Moore trying to back down the short stick. Plenty of shot clock here, 45 seconds. Now Calandra dips inside and sneaks one home. Highlight after highlight. The question, will it stand on the crease dive? Yes, it will.
And La Calandra, he hails from Long Island, but he plays sometimes like he's from British Columbia with the toe drag, the low face dodge, gets inside, and he sneaks it past Stoller.
So this is an unusual position for RU to be in.
Yeah, the defense has been outstanding, and honestly, they've been pretty good today, but they have not handled the pressure, and they've played more defense than maybe they would like to. Or excuse me, definitely than what they would like to.
Lawler trying to do it himself. A swarm of white jerseys. Yeah, there's Cardilla, number 88 in scarlet, a goal and an assist so far. Lawler, that's tipped. And loose change corralled by Joes.
And Dom, that's the length of StJoes on full display. Normally, that might be a shot and a backup, but their length just knocks it down. And that's a possession for StJoes.
Splain sticks his nose in at midfield with Verch. Now Verch is down holding his arm. Rutgers will get it back.
Generate enough opportunities because they're out there for the taking.
Shot clock winds under 20. Mallory feeds the middle. Rutgers loosens it up, and Splain's got it. A roar from the bench. Can Rutgers find something in transition? And Aiello has trouble with the pass. There's Verch right back on the field, number 60. No surprise, he's all right. Aiello, bouncer, stopped. Heading the other way. Big 6'7" Liam Quinn. Stoller saves that one. That promptly throws it away. Nate Austin Johnstone on the field as well. Freshman attackman who's earned some more time lately. Inside 30 seconds. And that top line of defense, spearheaded by Ryan Bradley, not letting anything through.
Or excuse me, got players who are being guarded by a short stick.
Sling it around now for James, and he scores. Jesse Jason. Looked like he bounced it off of Stoller and in, and StJoes has hit double digits.
And nothing fancy about this one, Dom. Jason, 28 in the white jersey. Reigning Rookie of the Year in the conference. Comes off a pick, gets his hands free. Switch is not in time to get hands on him. Down the alley, and he beats Stoller, which is tough to do. So credit James.
So Jesse Jason becomes the third multi-goal scorer today. Tough catch for Splain, and then he gets leveled.
And Pilato, 2 face-offs in a row.
Flag comes out. Rutgers will get an extra possession. Rutgers on the season just 33% on extra man chances and haven't scored on any of their opportunities today. Vorgang, tough pass inside, and Cardilla can't get the shot off.
And that's a tough handle for any player. As good as Colin Cardilla is, I'm not sure that's the best decision to feed that inside. He mentioned he doesn't think they played their best game against Sacred Heart, and Sacred Heart is a terrific team. Let's not take away anything from them. They're terrific, an NCAA tournament team. But watching them today and then against Duke.
Wow, what a move. Squirming through traffic.
And this StJoes team's legit, and it's on display here. Gets underneath.
That's Trey Ica who did it. Wow. Giachetti started, played the full 60 against Monmouth. Had a great game, too. 15 saves, 3 goals allowed. Gross missed it with injury. Vorgang steps in and scores. And there's the first Rutgers goal of the second half.
And they get it on Cage. Vorgang goes low to low from that lefty spot. He gets it past the new goaltender. You got to make sure in that situation you test him, and that's what Rutgers does. That's a tough situation for a new goaltender. The goalie gets a penalty, and Vorgang, low to low, gets it past the goaltender. And Big 10 tournament time, so a big-time learning lesson for the Scarlet Knights today.
Stoller makes the save. Immediate outlet to Younger Kiss. Tommy Gross is back on the field. And pass down low, but the shot wide. 10-man ride. Princeton coming up next Saturday on the road. Princeton team that just won in Tobacco Road. Looking for a sweep there tomorrow. UMass will come in as there's a goal. Rutgers trying to build towards better performances down the road.
Absolutely, and good to see 7 in Scarlet, Logan Peters. He's battled some injuries early this season. So good to see him get in on the action. Rolls away from the slide to his strong left hand. And he gets it past Gross.
Peters' first goal of the year. Mentioned how valuable he was to Rutgers late last season, starting in Big 10 action. Aiello, another save for Gross. That's his 13th of the day. Shot clock is irrelevant here, so Joes doesn't have to take one, although they turn it over. That'll be one more look for RU. Transition, Machika is saved again, and Gross got one more. So you got the keeper and Tommy Gross. You get a complete effort on offense led by Ben Dutton and Richie LaCalandra. And really, the group that deserves the most praise, the rope unit, leads the charge for Joes.
Yeah, StJoes, they earned it today. Rutgers will learn from this.